Hey guys, Jason Jenkins, founder and head trader at Jenkins Risk Management. I want to do an update on Ethereum. I think it's probably easier if I stick to more in-depth guys on just one particular token or coin instead of trying to go through a 15-minute video and hitting a bunch of different pairs. So, look, I try to highlight here on Ethereum the moves that we've been making, and it's pretty easy to get lost in the shuffle, but we've had some really good calls. So, I just want to stress that part of the reason why I started this company was we took the timing aspect of our model on the institutional side and I wanted to bring it out to the independent trader. The reason we got into the crypto space is because obviously we love the prospects of the market longer term, but the moves are incredible. I mean, towards the tail end when I was running the rates desk and treasuries, we didn't have you could barely get the front end to move. There was no vol, very little risk taking. It's just not an exciting market. This is the complete opposite, guys. I've talked about it in crypto. You have velocity of money that's just absolutely whipping around. Capital is all over this space, continues to pour in. Institutions are just getting involved. But the velocity of money as far as the economy, the global economy, the U.S. economy has been collapsing since 2008. The velocity of money, if you look at VC money, you just look at any of the metrics, ICOs, there's so much capital going. It's just the complete opposite chart if you were to compare the velocity of money, if they had a really good metric that you had for the digital currency space versus one like the Atlanta Fed or any of the Fed banks uses. So point being, when we started the model, this is you can be a professional trader, you can be brand new, but there's a lot of people in this space that have no idea what they're doing. They just need help on the timing process. So I just wanted to highlight some of our calls. I took these excerpts from our trading room. Okay, this is our crypto team, our chat room. These are all timestamped. These are our buy, sell signals, commentary charts, and I went back through here word for word, put these on the chart. So here, there was plenty of buy signals earlier than this, but just this is last one here in July. What we were doing, we were buying into this dip. This is our pie line right here. So we were buying into this area for several reasons in the model. And then if you guys remember, this dip on Ethereum to 133 was actually over the weekend and or maybe a holiday. No, it was July, so it was over the weekend. But one of my good buddies and one of the guys on our crypto team, I mean, he bought 133. I told him I was going to get a plaque for that buy. He pretty much bought the low right there. You guys can see that. It was just fantastic buy, 133. So I missed that one, but I came back and got the dip on the next cycle lower. You see how the cycle's low here? You're oversold via the RSI. Okay. Buying here, took some profit. So here, this is Tuesday, July 25th, 9:09. I bought some Ethereum here today on this dip. Here we were taking profit. That was up like 10%. At this point, booking some more profits on Ethereum, up over 40% since the last round of buying. That's since these buys here. And then right here, I sent out a chart. I'll do a blog here with some of these old charts, I mean, not to really prove it, but just to show you what we were looking at. We were talking about this high, guys, the old highs back here in the middle of July, and we just came off that high at the end of the month. So I had sent a chart. I said, look, there's resistance on the daily at 323 area. It's exactly where the market was struggling, right in here, right 319. And then I said 380 is the next resistance, and then the all-time high. So this created a whole zone. I did a chart about it. But when we got through the first resistance at 323, here we are August 21st, 8:30 in the morning. Looks like it's breaking out intermediate term again. We bought more. Took some profit into those highs. And this is what I said at 9. I mean, this is the kind of alerts, guys, that is available in this product. It's $100 a month for less than what it costs to watch Game of Thrones. at 9:30 at night, I'm sending you an alert that, hey, don't be shy about locking in, taking some profits up here on Ethereum. We were buying a lot lower. Take some off into the old high. And then I said, this is psychology of trading. If price fails, you'll be glad that you took profit up here, right? This is the optionality of how you got to think. If you take some profit, great. If it pulls back, you're going to be glad that you sold, right? So if it fails, you'll be glad you can buy back lower. If it gets through, makes new highs, you can always rebuy at a later time. But I like taking into this resistance, then watching what happens from here. Well, sure enough, that was pretty much the dead-ass high right there. And then we had a pullback. Everybody wakes up Monday. We have a holiday. Oh my gosh, what happened to the market? Blah, blah, blah. What do? Turn around and say we're buying again. And then here we are today, 2 days later. Anything you bought well Monday, now we're starting to take that back off the table. So I show you this to kind of show how a professional works around a core position. This is how all the pros did it. This is how I did it on the desk. This is how all my clients that had much bigger positions than I did. You know, some of them had 2, 3, 4, yards. We call it yards in the institutional world. A yard is $1 billion. They have $1 billion position or $2 billion position. They don't just sit and hold it. They have to add and reduce the risk around their position. So that's what we do. We have a core long, we're adding, reducing, buying some back, taking some exposure off, buying some back, taking some off, buying some back. This is how you can generate returns, guys, that are much higher than just the buy and hold. This is a look at our portfolio. The only position right now is out of the money is NEO. We took a lot of gains on a lot of this stuff into the Bitcoin high around 5,000. But you can see, so NEO's, that's okay. Everything's not going to always be up, guys. But this is how you work a position to get consistent like this. So what do we do on NEO? We're being patient. We're waiting for the cycle to turn. We'll get more aggressive, hopefully, on the right-hand side of the cycle. And so just to show you guys, I mean, this is just one of our accounts. We trade out of Bittrex and Bitfinex, Gemini. But, you know, I don't know. If you want to look at some of these trades here, Ethereum, we trade out of Coinbase a lot. But anyways. All right, guys, I hope that video helps. Nice buys on Monday. Take some profit here at the bands. Now going forward, you know, we still have a core position. There's resistance, I said here, we just put in the chat, around 370. We'll take a little bit more profit there. If we rally from here right to 370, we'll take a little bit more. And of course, if we bump up against the old all-time highs and this resistance level in front of 400, we'll take some more profit also. And then on the downside, whatever I sold here, took profit on, I will rebuy back here towards the lows. And if we make a lower high here, and I'll just try to draw this real quick. If you make a lower high here, yellow probably better. We make a lower high here. Is this gonna work? Right here, guys. Relative to this high and to this high, then we can come back down and retest this kind of support area right in here, this 280 level. But you see how the pie line's starting to curl back up. So, I mean, we want to be buyers. There's nothing that's going to change my core position right now unless you get all the way back below like 133. Nothing's going to be bearish about Ethereum. You just have to time it up a little bit better. That's why we take profits, so we can rebuy deeper. Anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Listen, if you like this, if you want to get into trading in general, if you just want to get in this, involved in this space, I think you need to have a timing product. I think you know, there's so much volatility that you're just going to need some help with the timing piece, and that's what we do on our coin team. If you go to jenkinsrm.com, we do several things. We do some analysis. We have a prop firm that we do on the Forex side and the traditional markets, but just specifically if you're interested in crypto, you come right here, services, crypto coin team. and you can sign up right here, guys. I mean, this is the best value on the planet when it comes to buy and sell signals in crypto. For $100 a month, you just can't beat this. This should probably be $500 a month. All right, but that's just the alerts. So if you're interested in learning our model and learning to trade like this, you know, so you can own it, you can do it the rest of your life. Maybe you want to make a career out of this. But we have some training we do. And then we also, if you want to go to that next level, this is more of a mentorship program here under the group coaching aspect. So we have traders that are kind of involved in all three of these. All three of those avenues. So I hope that helped, guys. I'll try to do a few more videos here before I hightail out of here for this hurricane.